While robot butlers can't yet fold your clothes and mow your lawn, they can make your Google Ads campaigns more efficient. Well, okay, not really robot butlers, but you can use AI and automation to improve your campaigns with something called Performance Max. Is that name not ringing any bells? Or have you maybe heard of it, but you just don't know what exactly it does? Either way, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll cover the basics of Performance Max, what it is, whether you should use it, and how to get the best results from it. Performance Max is a type of automated campaign in Google Ads. It's kind of similar to Smart Campaigns, except that it has a bigger focus on AI and works across all of Google's advertising channels. That means you can use Performance Max for paid search, display ads, Gmail ads, YouTube ads, and more at the same time. If you want to run a Performance Max campaign, you have to give it data to work with. You'll start by giving it info about things like your bidding preferences and location. Then you'll provide all the components of your ads, including images, headlines, landing page URLs, calls to action, and more. Once you've plugged in this data and launched your campaign, Performance Max will start optimizing your ad strategy to maximize revenue. It'll mix and match the ad components you provided to see what works best, and it'll use smart bidding to figure out the best bid amounts for the ad space you want to target. There's your basic overview of what Performance Max is and what it does. The next question is, should you use Performance Max? To answer that, let's look at some pros and cons. On the pros side, Performance Max automates a lot of routine tasks so you can spend more time elsewhere. The other cool thing about Performance Max is you advertise across all available channels in a single campaign. That means it's great for omni-channel advertising. On the con side though, there's always a risk associated with letting AI run your campaigns for you. Sure, you can set limits on your budget, but it still might bid more than you'd like it to. And there's no guarantee it'll drive the revenue you want. So you could end up paying more money for less revenue. It's up to you whether to use Performance Max. Given the pros, you might find it really helpful, but the cons might make you feel better about sticking to traditional campaigns, although you can avoid major overspending by just keeping an eye on the results. Neither choice is necessarily the right one. It just depends on what works best for your business. That being said, if you're worried about Performance Max going wrong, there are a few steps you can take to get better results from it. First, you should run other types of campaigns before you use Performance Max. Don't jump right into the deep end with Performance Max. Run some paid search ads or shopping ads first. Only after you've spent a while on those campaigns should you start thinking about Performance Max. The reason is that for Performance Max to do its job, it needs to have a lot of data to work with. If you don't have any previous campaigns in Google Ads, it won't have any idea what works well for you and what doesn't, so its decisions may not be as optimal as they could be. But when you have a history of Google Ads campaigns that it can look back on, it'll be a lot more effective at setting the best bids and choosing the right ad components. Second, don't ignore what your Performance Max campaigns are doing. Since Performance Max campaigns are automated, it can be tempting to just leave them to their own devices, but that is a bad idea. If something goes wrong, you'll have no idea until it's too late. To avoid that, monitor your campaigns and see how they're doing. If you find any problems, you can catch them early. Finally, don't use Performance Max by itself. Performance Max campaigns are best when they're paired with traditional ad campaigns. That helps you reach a wider audience and keeps bringing in new campaign data to improve your Performance Max campaigns. Google has even said that Performance Max is designed to complement paid search campaigns, not replace them. Now you have a basic idea of what Performance Max does, plus some important tips to keep in mind while using it. If you're looking for even more helpful tips for marketing and advertising online, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We've got tons more marketing videos for you to learn from. And if we ever reach that future where we have robots doing our chores, maybe we'll make some videos about how to use them too. For now though, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.